Hi, I'm Andy. I'm running for the Momentum NCG as part of the Anticapitalist platform. Why? Because after the fall of Jeremy Corbyn, the Labour left is at a crossroads. We face three huge crises: the pandemic itself, the climate crisis, and now the biggest economic depression in a century. Business and the government have put profit over our health and safety with inadequate PPE, testing and tracing, and now they're preparing to make the working class pay the price of this crisis. Momentum has a key role to play in opposing this. However, that requires a radical change in direction. We should focus our efforts on organising the unorganised. Millions have lost their jobs, and we can unionise the precarious workers that have built up over the last 10 years. We can build solidarity with strikes over cuts and safety at work. Nobody should go back to work unless it's safe. We can kickstart and unite mass resistance against the crisis by building democratic councils of action, so we can fight every eviction, every cut, every job loss. We can take action and draw up a no-cuts budget, demanding that the Labour councils act on it. But in an age of fundamental crisis for the system, we need to go further. Nationalise the health, transport and energy sectors, and that will help resolve the health and climate crisis. Don't compensate the millionaires for them. Place them under workers' and consumers' control as steps towards democratic planning. We will need to build mass resistance to achieve this. We'll also need to fight to make Labour and the unions support it. Why? The sad truth is the leaders will oppose this. Many of us in the anti-austerity movement saw firsthand the betrayal of the right leaders, but then the inaction of the left leaders. They abandoned the pension strike, and the NHS was opened up to privatisation without even a national demonstration. Now Keir Starmer wants to make renters pay arrears, which is a return to the era of Miliband and austerity light. The struggle to build mass resistance and support for it in Labour and the unions is part of the struggle for rank-and-file democracy in Labour and the unions. Momentum can't lead that struggle unless it itself has rank-and-file democracy too. To sum up, the bill for the corona crisis will be much bigger than 2008. Now these are huge challenges, as always, but the fact is alienation against the political and economic status quo is also huge, as is the anger against decades of the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer. If Momentum develops democratic structures and anti-capitalist policies, we can play a key role in building this necessary resistance, and with it rebuild the working class movement, linking both to the struggle for total liberation and socialism. Nothing less should be our goal.